Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm sharing with you guys something a little bit different. I had to make some decisions surrounding my financial planning, and I want to take stuff back to basics. So the Budget Mom had some stuff on sale. Her shipping is very expensive. I did get it really fast. I ordered on a Friday. It shipped. And where does it come from? I think, yeah, it comes from Spokane, Washington. I ordered it on a Friday. It was at my house on Monday. The shipping was about almost 20 bucks, but the item was marked down about, I would say, I think like 50 or 60%. So with the shipping, I ended up paying like what it normally would have cost. It was about 40 bucks. But I have been really like reflecting and thinking about how I want my financial planning to be for 2023. I've been like having conversations with the husband about different things, like mainly like how we're going to do our sinking funds and whatnot and all of that stuff. And I will always be pen to paper girl when it comes to my budgeting. I do have some digital formats and it's more of an archiving system, but I love her method. I love the Budget Mom's method. So I was like, I'm going to give it a shot. So I'm going to open this and let me move this packing strip. So you get in this, you get a budget by paycheck, just like a little card. Oh, and a coupon code for stuff. So that's exciting. They wrap it in purple tissue paper, and then here is the box. And she writes on here, "Thank you for supporting the Budget Mom. I appreciate you, Kamiko Love." So cute box. So I got the budgeting books, and I've never bought any of her physical products before. This is a first for me. I also wish I had bought the bank slips because you get a ton of them for cheap. So if I place an order again, I'll definitely get those. This is the cheetah. I don't really care how it looks. I'm just going to be real. I don't find this pattern to be super cute or appealing. I'm interested in the contents of this box set. So this is the Budget by Paycheck box set cheetah. I paid $28.50 for it, and the shipping was $19.43. So the total amount that I spent was $47.93. I bought this using PayPal, so I did the pay in 4. So it came out, it's like $11.98 every 2 weeks. Because I'm already planning for the upcoming year, okay? I've got to figure out I'm working to get some stuff handled. So anyway, this is the front, the side. Yeah, it's just, the rainbows are cute. I don't care for the cheetahs. It's just not, not my style. But again, I don't care what it looks like. I care about the contents of these books. So this is the Budget by Paycheck method. I do a method very similar to this. I will link my budget, my A5 budget planner flip, my detailed flip, down in the description and also in the cards right now, if you're interested in seeing how I currently budget. But I wanted something, I wanted something already prepared for me. So the first thing you get, and this is going to be kind of like a review, but also like a check-in on my system. The first thing you get, and as you guys can see, it's clearly labeled by month. So you have January through December. And then this is the instructions and yearly spending book. You also get a little card from her. And when you purchase these things, you also get access to some type of course, not her new course, but some type of course on her website that breaks down the Budget by Paycheck method. You also get these very glossy stickers as part of the deal. I probably won't use them. They're just, again, not my style, but I'll keep them in there. I may give them to my kids. So the first book you get is Instructions in Yearly Spending. So it folds in on itself. I'm going to move this out the way so you guys can see it better. And it breaks down the way that you basically use this book, the Budget by Paycheck method. It goes through like the yearly worksheets, financial plan, goal worksheet, membership and subscriptions, yearly savings goals and events, yearly savings tracker, seeking funds tracker, visual, all these different things. Then it talks about the monthly worksheets, cash envelope breakdown, expense tracker, debt payment plan, all of that, monthly net worth tracker, how to use it. It's basically an instruction guide. And then here is, you have a financial plan goal worksheet, and it does have instructions in the front on how to use it. Membership and subscription reminder worksheet. So it's the due date. I guess this is more so like if you have annual subscriptions or a monthly subscription, how long or how much it costs. Some short-term goals that you want to accomplish within a year. These are financial goals. Some medium-term goals within 5 years, and then long-term goals within 10 to 15 years. I love how comprehensive the Budget Moms method is. This is yearly savings, where you have goals. You can describe it, your yearly goal, how much you're going to put in every month, and then the date that you're going to do it. This is where you can track your progress for your savings each month. And it has, let's see. So this is 1, 2. So you have 2. These are visual sinking funds, where if you are like to visually see, I feel like this is blocking light. Let me move it. Where if you need to visually see where you are with your sinking funds, you can color those in. This is a yearly spending overview. So this is where you break down basically how much income you bring in, and then you have expense categories, and your categories are like utilities, entertainment, you know, whatever you want your categories to be. And this gives you an opportunity to compare monthly how you're doing. Balance overview for, you know, savings, debt, all of that. And then you have like a bill tracker, which I'm not going to use all of these. I'll just be real, because I think it's a little bit of overkill. But this is like the instructions and yearly spending. So now I want to go over the book. This is like what I want right here is this book, because I love the Budget by Paycheck method. I've been binging her videos. So it opens like that. It's clearly labeled, and you could easily put the year. Again, not crazy about the covers and the colors and the cheetahs, but I'm interested in the contents, not the not the design, if that makes sense. So you have this workbook belongs to. So you have an undated monthly, and the point of this is to put out your bills or when things are due on this using some type of system of some type of color coding system or some visual indicator that lets you know what paycheck is going to cover what. It's undated, so you could use this at any time. It has a spot for thoughts and notes, where if you were like scribbling some stuff down, you could. Then you have your January bill or paycheck bill tracker. So it gives you your income per paycheck. So it tells you your paycheck date. And what I would do here is I would just put like the payday range, like what time period is going to be covered under this paycheck. So you can list out your bills. After you've listed out your income, then you have like leftover, and then you roll it up here, and you do your envelopes for your variable spending, your sinking funds tracker, your paycheck and bill tracker, so any extra debt, any extra savings. This gives you like an opportunity to break down your cash envelopes, your money thoughts. You can add your total income here, your priority goal, and then it repeats for the month. No, it does. Yeah, it repeats how many times. So it's 1. I think you get 5 weeks in here. So it just repeats itself. And then you have your expense trackers here. So it goes across. So you put your account, your starting balance, the date, the account, the transaction, the category that it's coming out of, and the withdrawal or deposit, and your ending balance. So this serves as your expense tracker. And you get several pages of these. Let's see, how many pages do you get? Okay, let me look at the weeks for your bill, for your paycheck tracker, okay? So you get 1, 2, 3, 4. You get 5 weeks in a book, okay? And then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get 6 full pages of expense tracking, which is plenty, because I don't know how many's on a line, but that's a lot of expense tracking. So I am going to watch her videos, and I am going to be very diligent to follow her budgeting method, okay? This is something I just feel like I really need to do, because I have a lot of financial goals, and I want to make sure that I'm in a place where I can achieve them. Now, at the back, after your expense tracker, you have your total debts. So let me zoom you guys in. I'm sorry. You have your total debts, and that gives you an opportunity to see what your debt picture, the extra debt payment. So what are you going to do? How are you going to make your progress? This is the monthly debt progress, overall debt progress. And then this is your monthly net worth tracker. So your net worth is your assets minus your liabilities. You want your net worth to be in the positive, you know, and it takes us a minute to get there. And then you have this, where did my money go? And she has like, the Budget Mom has like videos on her YouTube channel where she kind of breaks this down. So you're going to use your method of budget categories, and you're going to close out your budget every month just to kind of see how stuff went, how much you budgeted versus how much you spent, what was the difference, and what was the percent of your income. And then it gives you an opportunity to break it down further, where you can say, this is how much went towards debt, this is how much went towards savings. And then at the end of the month, where are you at with your debt categories and your savings categories? And then this is the part that I find very interesting, is comparing your spending. Because, you know, in order for what I've had to learn, and I did not learn this from Dave Ramsey. I don't like that dude. If anyone was wondering, I don't like him. I don't like the association of shame with money, because I think a lot of us already feel a lot of shame around money. So he is, I think he has helped a lot of people, but I also think his methods are not for me. And I'll just leave it at that. But this is your, where did my money go? So it gives you the opportunity to, at the end of the, like, to compare what you spent your money on, like in December, for example, to January. And then when you're in February, you can also like compare your February to your January. And what this does is it gives you an opportunity to make adjustments to your budget as needed. Like, say you budget $200 for gas, but you end up spending $240 consistently on gas every month. Then you need to raise the amount of money that you're spending on, you know, that you're budgeting for gas, and make adjustments to your budget. And I think that's an important tool. So I think, like, I love the Budget Moms method. It's very holistic, and it's also very much so, it's not a one size fits all for everybody. You kind of have to make it work for yourself. I have been following her for a while, and a lot of like what I currently do in my budgeting method is really inspired by her and her methods. But I want to really get in here and be very intentional in 2023 with my budgeting. I've already implemented some changes, and I can talk more about those in another video. And you guys may see more financial planning videos, because this is going to be an important part of my life. I'm not sure, because I've always been hesitant, because I'm not extremely comfortable sharing income and all of that stuff. But, you know, I may keep you guys updated on how this is going. So yeah, that is a 2023 change. I'm already thinking about my planning system for 2023, but my priority is financial at the moment. And that's going to mean like cutting back on like planner spending and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to be watching her videos. I'm going to be binging those, or the access to her course. so that I can really grasp and understand, because obviously her method works. It worked for her. It's worked for many. And really it's financial awareness, like being aware. And I'm saying this to myself because I'm not a financial planner. I'm not here giving financial advice. But what I've learned from where I started to where I am now is being financially aware and being honest with yourself about what you're doing with your money, so that you can make adjustments. And then also giving yourself a little bit of grace sometimes is so important. Anyway, I don't know why I went off on that tangent, but I did. So yeah, that is update on 2023 planning in August. But I couldn't pass up the sale. So yeah, that's what's up. So I'll be retiring my A5 just for this year, just to kind of see how this goes. And if I like it, it's probably something I'm going to stick with. She also has like printable options on her website. She has a printable budget by paycheck method. I didn't want to fool with printing. I already print for planning and all that fun stuff. So I honestly didn't want to print another planner. So I just wanted to buy one that was already made. So hopefully she'll return to physical products in the near future. But these are old ones that I think she's just trying to get rid of. Hey guys, so I'm doing like a weird edit in the middle of, well, towards the end of my video. I want to say, like, I filmed this review of these workbooks on August 23rd, and it's going up a little later than when I filmed it. So before, there was a couple of things that I missed in the initial review that I wanted to make sure I shared with you guys. I guess because this page was blank, I didn't realize there was something in the middle. And I'm just holding my phone because it's just going to be a really quick edit. But you get these cash envelope teller slips that you can take with you to the bank, where you list out like the denomination of bills, the number of bills, and the value. I have some sticky notes very common to these from Papery Planning that I take to the bank all the time. My bank tellers love them. And it's just really helpful to just hand it and say, hey, I need to pull this much cash. But I also, to give an update, I went ahead and implemented the system for the month of September. I don't know if I'm going to be sharing a lot, because number one, it's not just my finances, it's also my husband. So I want to make sure that if I am sharing anything, like, he's comfortable with that. And I also need to determine my comfort level with sharing my finances. But I did want to, in the middle of this video, kind of give you guys an update on that I decided not to wait until 2023. I decided to go ahead and implement this system just because hubby and I have very specific financial goals that we want to hit in the next 5 years. And I'm hoping that utilization of this method and being more intentional and putting in that work will help us reach it. So, yep. Thanks, guys. Okay, I'm coming in with my last edit. Was initially in the video, I said that I wasn't going to do a lot of these worksheets because I feel like it's overkill. Whereas after reviewing the course and understanding the reasoning behind these, I probably will use these. And the point of these is to honestly just analyze your spending, and to raise financial awareness. The Budget Mom explains it better than I could. So I highly recommend, like, if this is something you're interested in, just searching her YouTube channel. But I did also want to point that out in this video as well. And again, I'm going to reiterate, I am in no way, shape, or form giving financial advice. I'm just talking about my system of how I plan to track and budget and all of that stuff. So now it's going to clip back to the original video as I conclude this. Thanks for watching. So anyway, if you guys have any questions about this, not about financial planning, because I'm not an expert and I'm not giving advice, comment those down in the description below. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in my next video, and I hope you have a fabulous day.